According to the laws of war, some things just are not done. This is one of them. The U.S. Marine Corps says it will investigate whether this video showing what appears to be Marines urinating on corpses apparently in Afghanistan is authentic. It's not clear who took the video or when it was shot. The video surfaced online on Wednesday, and the Marine Corps was quick to respond. The actions portrayed are not consistent with our core values. While a Pentagon official tells Al Jazeera that the actions shown, if proven, represent a failure to adhere to the high standards expected of American military personnel. The video brings back memories of the Abu Ghraib prison scandal in Iraq in 2004. Several U.S. soldiers went to prison for taking photos with detainees posed in humiliating ways. The scandal damaged the U.S. military's image and helped foment countless attacks on U.S. forces during the war. Mark Kimmett was the chief U.S. military spokesperson during that period.
Those people that stand side by side with us, fight side by side with us, are going to ask the question, is this really what America is all about?
But desecration of the enemy's bodies in war is nothing new, as evidenced by the treatment of 4 Blackwater contractors in Fallujah, Iraq in 2004. Officials say any Marines who took part in this incident will be punished. A scandal such as this could complicate U.S. efforts to bring the Taliban into the political process in Afghanistan in anticipation of U.S. troops leaving the country in 2014. Rosalind Jordan, Al Jazeera.
Program, the U.S. Marine Corps says it's launching an investigation after a video was published on the internet appearing to show U.S. Marines urinating on dead bodies in Afghanistan. It's unclear who posted the video, and Al Jazeera can't verify its authenticity. Well, let's talk to Rosalind Jordan now. She joins us live now from Washington, D.C. Rosalind, the U.S. What more do we know about the video and why it surfaced now?
Well, the video ran for about 40 seconds. It was posted on one of the very easily findable websites on the internet, uncoded, as we just showed to our viewers. And the Marine Corps said that it was made aware of this video sometime in the last 24 hours. Obviously, they are quite disturbed by this because it brings to mind the Abu Ghraib incident of 2003 of U.S. soldiers shown allegedly humiliating detainees at a prison in Iraq. They are trying to figure out who these Marines are, where this took place, if indeed these are Marines, because they just don't know yet. That once they figure out what happened, if they can confirm that Marines were involved, there will be punishments handed out. And I'm going to read from a part of a statement that the Marine Corps released a few hours ago here in Washington, and I'm quoting now. While we have not yet verified the origin or authenticity of this video, the actions portrayed are not consistent with our core values and are not indicative of the character of the Marines in our Corps. One official did tell me late this afternoon here in Washington that this is not the kind of situation that will make the work easier for Marines who are still very much on duty deployed in Afghanistan.
Rosalind, the Marines say they'll investigate the video, but is there likely to be any wider political reaction there from Washington to this?
Oh, there's certainly going to be a wider reaction because it certainly does bring to mind the questions about training, about supervision, about accountability. There are some who will say, well, all sorts of things happen during wartime, and why should anyone be shocked by this? But the U.S. military sets itself very highly by its belief that it needs to respect international laws of war, and that its forces need to respect those rules and those laws at all times. And in effect, it underscores the U.S.'s moral authority in times of combat. So they're taking this very, very seriously.
Rosalind, just a final thought from you. I mean, you touched on it earlier. How much worry is there that videos like this will only serve to increase tensions between the Afghans and U.S. troops, and perhaps even endanger lives?
Well, I know this sounds like a cliche, but if there were ever a bad time for something like this to develop, this is one of those times. earlier today, we just heard from the Qatari Prime Minister and the U.S. Secretary of State talking about the need to promote reconciliation between the Afghan government, the Taliban, and the United States, and that the U.S. was going to do whatever it could to help promote that sort of reconciliation. Videos such as these, given that they have been marked on this particular website as the U.S. Marines acting in a way that desecrates the honor of the alleged Taliban fighters in this video, that does not help, because this is the sort of thing that is just out there. The U.S. government has no way of reining this in, and now it's basically in damage control.
All right, Rosalind, thank you.
You're welcome.